Hello, friends. Welcome to our special podcast, World of Music. I'm your host, Rahul Sharma, and today's episode is both deeply emotional and historic. We are talking about a legend from Assam whose voice touched not only Assam but also the entire nation and beyond. Yes, we are remembering none other than Zubeen Garg, a man whose name became synonymous with music, passion, and cultural pride. Sadly, today's date is 21st September 2025, and just 2 days ago, on 19th September, shocking news came from Singapore. Zubeen Da, as millions fondly called him, passed away suddenly. His untimely departure has left an emptiness in the hearts of music lovers across the world. But this episode is not only a biography, it is an immersive journey from his childhood days humming devotional songs to becoming a global icon of Assamese and Indian music. We will revisit his 38,000 plus songs in over 40 languages, his unforgettable contribution to cinema, his social work, and the everlasting cultural imprint he left behind. So, grab a cup of tea or coffee, put on your headphones, and let us step into the world of melodies created by the eternal voice of Assam. Part 1. The Beginning. Childhood Notes that Made History. Zubeen Garg was born on 18th November 1972 in Tura, Meghalaya, into a cultured Assamese Brahmin family. His birth name was Zubeen Garg. His father, Mohini Mohan Garg, was a respected poet and lyricist who wrote under the pen name Kapil Thakur. His mother, Ili Garg, was a singer who became his very first teacher. The name Zubeen was chosen in honor of the world-famous conductor Zubeen Mehta. His childhood was filled with frequent moves as his father worked in the Assam Civil Service. After schooling at Tamulpur High Secondary School, he pursued science at JB College Jorhat, completing his BSc. But music had already taken control of his heart during his college days. He began singing at just 3 years old under his mother's guidance. Later he trained for 11 years in tabla under Pandit Robin Banerjee. Another mentor, Ramani Rai, introduced him to the depth of Assamese folk traditions. Imagine a little boy sitting in his mother's lap singing bhajans while giving rhythm to his father's poetry. From 1990 to 1992, he won gold medals in Western solo performances at Guwahati University Youth Festivals. This recognition marked a journey that would soon bring Assamese music to the national stage. His younger sister Jonki Thakur was also a singer. But in 2002, tragedy struck when she died in a car accident. That sorrow often echoed in Zubeen's songs. Zubeen was not just a singer, he was a multi-instrumentalist, playing more than 12 instruments including tabla, guitar, harmonium, keyboard, mandolin, dotara, harmonica, and drums. By the late 1990s, he had already become one of the most sought-after artists of Assam. His first album, Anamika in 1992, became a sensation. Later, works like Maya, Asha, and Paki cemented his popularity. By 1995, he moved to Mumbai, recording Hindi albums such as Chandni Raat and Yun Hi Kabhi. His entry into Bollywood playback came through films like Fizza and Kante. But his true breakout moment was in 2006, with the song Ya Ali from Gangster. The track became a nationwide chartbuster and earned him the Global Indian Film Award for Best Playback Singer. From that point on, Zubeen was no longer just Assam's pride, he was India's star. Part 2. Musical Diversity. 40 languages, 38,000 songs. Zubeen's voice knew no boundaries. He sang in over 40 languages and dialects, including Assamese, Hindi, Bengali, Bodo, Vishnupriya Manipuri, Karbi, Nepali, Odia, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Marathi, Sindhi, Sanskrit, and even English. With more than 38,000 recorded songs, his output is staggering, something rarely matched in world music. Some highlights include Assamese gems like Jonaki and Kanu, Bengali hits such as Priyotama Tumi, Hindi blockbusters like Dil Tu Hi Bata Krishtri and Subah Subah in ICU, Telugu and Odia melodies that are still played at regional festivals, Bhojpuri folk tunes sung with equal passion. But Zubeen was more than a singer. He was a composer, lyricist, music director, actor, filmmaker, poet, and philanthropist. His involvement in over 44 Assamese films as a music director shaped the modern identity of Assamese cinema. On global platforms, he had over 10 million monthly Spotify listeners, and his official YouTube channel attracted millions of views. His 2020 Assamese album Sila elevated regional music to new heights. His song O Jeevan even became an anthem against substance abuse. When asked about his philosophy, Zubeen often said, "Music crosses borders, but my roots will always remain in Assam." Part 3. Films and the Stage. A complete artist. Apart from music albums, Zubeen carved a special place in films. He acted, directed and produced in Assamese cinema, with Mission China being a landmark. In Bollywood, after Ya Ali, his track Dil Tu Hi Bata from Krish 3 became a nationwide hit. Stage performances were his lifeline. From Bihu festivals in Assam to international stages in Chicago and Singapore, his concerts were celebrations of culture. Sadly, it was during one such event in Singapore in September 2025 that fate intervened. After performing at the Northeast India Festival, he suffered a sudden seizure while swimming at Lazarus Island. Despite being rushed to hospital, doctors could not save him. The news of his passing spread like wildfire. The Assam government declared a 3-day state mourning. His mortal remains were kept at Bhogeshwari Phukani Indoor Stadium, where thousands gathered to pay their last respects. His final rites were performed at Saru Sajai with leaders, artists and millions of fans united in grief. Part 4. Legacy and Tributes. Zubeen Garg's legacy goes beyond his songs. He became a symbol of Assamese identity and cultural pride. His music is played at every festival, every celebration, and in countless personal moments across Assam. Tributes poured in. Actor Adil Hussain called his contribution immeasurable. Singer Zubeen Nautiyal wrote, "Your music will always echo in our hearts." The Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma, said, "The state has lost its dearest son." Leaders from across the spectrum, including the Prime Minister and opposition figures, expressed grief. During COVID-19, Zubeen turned his own Guwahati residence into a quarantine center. He supported orphans, raised his voice for Assamese culture, and never shied away from political stands, whether it was campaigning during elections or protesting controversial bills. Even in death, his songs trend on global platforms, proving what he always believed: music never dies. Friends, this was the journey of Zubeen Garg, the eternal voice of Assam. A life cut short at 52, yet his songs ensure he will never be forgotten. His melodies remain alive in every Assamese household, in Bollywood playlists, and in the hearts of millions across the world. With that, we end today's heartfelt episode. Until next time, keep his music close to your heart. Joy I Ahom. Jai Hind.